Say, neighbor, what happened to you shall happen to me. When I turned, the neighbor seated this way works in Diamond Bank. Then he was a bank branch manager. He had 4 vendors. I said, neighbor, what happened to you shall happen to me and all my household. He said, amen. Then the pastor said, turn to this other side. Say, neighbor, what happened to you shall happen to me. When I turned, lo and behold, the neighbor seated here, he just survived an accident. Bandage hand, bandage leg. I said, neighbor, waiting do you, go do you again. Not be me go carry your problem for head. We are not carrying anybody's problem. That was how we attended a program. You know, sometimes when you take instruction from the altar, be very careful. Oh. Be very vigilant. The man of God said, turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, you cannot control me. When I turned, my father was sitting here. My father was looking at me. I was looking at my father eyeball to eyeball. My father said, talk now. I said, Daddy, you heard the man of God. You cannot control me. That was how I ended up paying my school fees myself. You cannot challenge your father. You know, there are prayer points. Whenever you pray those prayer points, like I said, you have to be vigilant. Tap your neighbor, say, be vigilant. We're giving prayer points. They say, go home. Declare that you are the head and not the tail. And every head within your territory shall become the tail. And you will become the head. Me, when they stay with my father, I took the prayer personal. I came back home, stood in the living room. I was shouting, I am now the head. Every head is now the tail. In this territory. My father tapping wife. Did you hear your song? I prayed. After I finished praying, I woke up and I saw my things outside. That was how I left my father's house. So, please, while you are taking instruction from the altar, be what? Vigilant. Tell your neighbor, be vigilant. Now look at that neighbor. Tell that neighbor, you shall not be poor. Oh, these people don't understand what I'm saying. These people don't understand. Tell that neighbor, you shall not be broke. Oh. Mommy, if you see what poverty did to us. Mommy, there's a difference between poverty and poverty captivity. Yes, poverty is when you don't have. Poverty captivity is when poverty is living with you. There are two different things. You get one polo. My father bought me one polo when I was small. On top of that polo, then draw goat. I wear that polo till that goat die. Tell that neighbor you will not be poor. In fact, roll poverty out of your head. Roll it. Roll poverty. Roll it, roll it. Roll it. Now hold the poverty. Strangle the poverty. Strangle it. Now shake the poverty. Shake it. Now give it to your neighbor. Say, take. Now I want to plead with you. We have seasoned gospel ministers